Song number 13, End of Night, is not complex at all. Really, this is the happy ending we've all been waiting for. So right now it's not the time to think, it's not the time to make things complicated. We're ready to just forget about everything and celebrate. I mean, just look at this chord chart for the beginning of the song. A, 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 D, 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 A, 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 D, 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 D. Yeah, that's how straightforward it gets. But okay, not the entire song's like that. The chorus does use the standard progression of 4 chords, but beyond that, no tricks, no gimmicks, nothing fancy. Let's quickly cover it just because we can. The song is in the key of A major, and the chord progression is D major, A major, F flat minor, and E major. So the song's basically like and if you find the number of each chord relative to the A major scale, you'll find that this is a 4-1-6-5 chord progression. That should sound familiar because we've seen very similar progressions before, twice. Once in Ice Age, that was 6-4-1-5, and another time in Centrifugal Force, which was 1-6-4-5. So all 3 of these songs are built up on top of the same basic idea. They all use essentially the same chords, just with the order shuffled around. Overall, again, a very standard pop song. But in this case, I feel like what she really wanted to do was show off her voice. Her voice is really the star of the song. Take the chorus, which goes like... For any other singer, this would almost be unreasonably high. And yeah, this is a happy fireworks celebration song, but there's really no reason for every line of the chorus to go that high. So this is just a gratuitous showing off of her voice. She's basically like, yep, my voice is that strong and it can go that high. What are you gonna do about it? And the answer is nothing. It's awesome. There's also the ending where she goes completely a cappella. No instruments at all. It's just more of her voice. Her voice really is the centerpiece of the song. Speaking of the ending, letting the instruments finish first and leaving the last word for her voice is something she does quite often. That is actually not typical of pop songs. For example, if you think about the vast majority of Jay Chou songs, he tends to have quite elaborate instrumental outros. For example, but for GEM, a surprising number of her songs don't have any outro. The last thing you hear is her voice. In this album alone, we have song number 2, number 7, number 9, number 10, plus this one and the next one as well. This is something unique for GEM. I have not seen any other artist use this approach this consistently. In fact, it's hard for me to name any other song that does this off the top of my head right now. So on the one hand, she can do this because her voice is very much suited for this style, but also compositionally, it does take a great deal of expertise to make an ending work like this. So I guess that's another thing that we can appreciate from GEM.